Hi, everyone. Teresa Aker here with Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. It's my privilege today to introduce you to Luciano. How you doing, Luciano?
Fine, how are you?
Wonderful. We have a bit of delay on our show, so just bear with us, but we're going to do this, and I'm excited that you're here today.
I'm glad to be on your show. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Now, everyone who knows me knows I never wear t-shirts, and I'm just going to show you. Luciano sent me a wonderful gift with his book. So it's called A Howling in Brooklyn. So everyone take a look at Luciano's book, and we're going to talk about it today. Thank you for my gifts, Luciano.
You're very welcome. You look beautiful in that shirt.
Oh, thank you. So let's talk. I read the back part. I started reading this. Oh my goodness. I can hardly wait to see what Detective Marco does. So let's talk about your book.
Okay.
So where did this all get started? So how long have you been writing for, and how come you picked the horror side? What's happening here?
I've been a horror fan since I was a little boy, up until my adult years. And my father thought there was something wrong with me. And I've always liked also classic gangster movies. Now, I was never a writer. So one day I was watching the reruns of The Sopranos. When that ended, yeah, I was watching The Wolfman, Benicio del Toro as the Wolfman. And something hit me in my head. Something said to me, what if the mob came face to face with a werewolf? How would they react? And then everything just came to me. And I started writing and writing, and I didn't stop.
That's
It took me
fantastic.
about 3 years.
I'm going to read a little bit off the back here. Is that okay with you?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah, because it's a really good story. So I just want to put here, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, NYPD Detective Danny Marco has it all. He is engaged to be married, has a loving family, and is well respected in his childhood neighborhood of Dyker Heights, Brooklyn. His world takes an unexpected turn when he has a run-in with a known mobster, Nicky Janetti, and soon things will get worse for both of them. So that's how Luciano brought the mob together. Spoiler alert on the back, he becomes a werewolf. So this is a lot of fun. So
Thank you.
Luciano, talk to us about the book.
Okay, like I said, I got this idea when I saw those two movies. Seeing that I'm from Brooklyn, New York, I was raised in an Italian neighborhood in Brooklyn, Bensonhurst and Dyker Heights. I wanted this to take place in my old neighborhood. Most of these werewolf stories, they take place in Europe, in Germany, where the old style horror movies, Lon Chaney Jr., he's in Europe, he gets bitten by a gypsy werewolf, and then a crowd of villagers get together to destroy him. But in my book, my werewolf is the anti hero. He is cursed. Now, I don't want to give too much away, but Danny Marco, when he becomes a werewolf, he has to say to himself, what do I do? Do I turn myself in? Or do I go after the mob for what they did?
Yeah.
And everybody loves it.
I think it's amazing. So he becomes a hero even though he's got the darker side to him, right?
Correct, correct.
It's a Batman idea, right?
Correct. Batman is like the Dark Knight. He comes out at night. Danny Marco, he finds out what's going on. Now he becomes a werewolf at night when the mob is trying to kill him. He fights him back with his alter ego.
It's amazing. So in your creativity, you came up with quite a character, and he's a hero. Is that kind of how you saw yourself growing up in Brooklyn?
Yeah, you could say that. In my old neighborhood in Brooklyn, we were all had ideas of who we were. Characters we liked in comic books. I was a big comic book collector. Spider-Man, the Avengers, Captain America. But I loved horror movies, and I always loved the werewolf. And to me, unlike Dracula, Dracula would have to go back to his tomb in the daylight.
Yeah.
Danny Marco, the werewolf, he's patrolling the neighborhood, trying to find out what's going on, what the mob is up to. Then when he sees that they're up to no good, and he has all the information, Like I said, I don't want to give too much away to the
No,
viewers watching. But he looks up and he says, "Big guy, I need you now," and he becomes a werewolf, fighting the mob, going after everyone in the mob.
I love it. Now I'm just going to ask, are we looking at a movie on this perhaps? Do you think that might happen?
Oh, it will happen. I'm working with my manager and director. We're going to work it on a movie, and everything's going to be filmed in Brooklyn. And a lot of people keep telling me, my readers, they're like, Luciano, I can see this movie in my head. When is this movie going to come out? We're working on it. And when it does, Teresa, you will be the first to know, and you will be there at the red carpet premiere.
Oh my goodness, I would love that. Luciano, I would love that. I actually, when I was reading this, I thought, I love this book. And I could see you doing a movie. There's no doubt in my mind. I thought, Luciano, this is movie material. Now, I don't know, was this now, when was this published, my friend?
2023.
2023. So from
Right.
there, so where would they get this book? On Amazon?
Amazon and Barnes and Noble.
Barnes
And I
and-
got all, yes, I have a huge fan following on Barnes and Noble. It's getting 5-star reviews, and people love it. And the one thing I wanted to mention, in my book, I mentioned my old neighborhood where all the stories taking place. So my friends are all calling me, and my cousins, they're saying, "Wait a minute, I know that area. I grew up there."
That would be
And they're all
funny,
looking
wouldn't it?
for the stores.
And I'm thinking you could probably make up some characters of people that you knew in the neighborhoods too.
Oh, yes, I'm working on that too. A lot of people are calling me still, and they're saying, "How did you come up with Nicky Giannetti?" They hate him. I said, "He's the typical Italian Guido."
Oh, I love it. I love it. So you're going to have some fun too with your neighborhood. This is wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. So now I want to ask you, what works have you done before this? What led up to this, Luciano?
It's like I said, I was watching The Sopranos and
Yeah.
the Wolf Man, and I've never written before. In my family, there are writers. My
Okay.
cousin Vincent, he wrote a book called My Beloved Friend Judas, came out about 20 years ago, and
Oh,
that book was a smash hit. It involves science fiction and reality with Christianity and a man who travels back in time to meet Jesus. It's a great story. My cousins in Italy wrote books, and I'm saying to myself, do I have it? And I'm like, all of a sudden, wow, it's in my blood. And I just started typing away. But I owe a lot of my success to my late mother, Melba. She was my driving force. She's my hero. And when she passed away about 3 years ago, before she died, she said to me, keep moving on, finish your book, make me proud. And I promised her I would. And I hope she's smiling, her and my dad. I made her proud.
oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, Luciano, but I know for sure she's watching over you. She's thinking what a proud moment for you. Absolutely, and for her. So
Thank
that's
you. Thank you very
wonderful.
much.
So this is your very first book that's been out there then.
Yes. And I have 6 more in the works. Believe it or not, 6 more. I have a part 2 to a Howling in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I also am writing about a Sasquatch that comes out of Central Park. But I'm going to keep that in the lid until it comes out. And like I said, Teresa, when these books are published, I'm going to mail them all to you.
Oh
And
my
with the
goodness. I listen, I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for just this. That was so nice of you. Just so the audience knows, Luciano took the time to not only send this, but the book. And boy, oh boy, I had a chance to read ahead of time, and I didn't want to give anything away before we met Luciano. And I still don't want to give it away because you told me in the beginning that you had another follow-up book with this. So I don't want to have any spoiler alerts today.
Teresa, when you read the ending, you're going to say to yourself, "Wow, how did he come up with that ending?"
I'm so proud of you. This is your first book.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing. Like
Thank
this,
you. Thank you
honestly,
very
the
much.
writing is just amazing. And I know that you're already doing great in the sales of your book. You're already looking at a second edition. Now you mentioned you have 6 books ahead. So one of them is that. One of them you just told us about Central Park. But are they all about the same type of books, or have you gone into other areas with your writing?
That's all going to be about, like you said, with the werewolf and monsters in Central Park. Like I said, I've always been fascinated with ghosts and ghouls.
Sure.
The third one is going to be about, you could say, a ghost in a wax museum, you could say.
Okay, so they're all into the same idea.
Yes, yes. Mhm.
Okay, because I know some writers mix it up, but I think the most success in my mind is once you find a niche to stay with that because your readers want to keep going with you.
Correct, absolutely. I keep hearing it every day. Luciano, when's the next book? When is the next book? I
Yeah.
love it. I really do. I live by myself. I'm not married, so I have more time to write.
Are you now you're in New York now?
Yes, I'm in Staten Island, New York.
Staten Island, New York. And I'm up in Canada. I'm in Ontario, so I'm across the water from you.
I have cousins in Toronto and Montreal.
You were saying that, and I'm just east of Toronto. So when you're up here again, we have to connect. That would be great.
Definitely. You want to hear something funny? My cousins from Toronto and Montreal, they connect on same time, and they say to me, Luciano, who do you think has the better Canadian hockey team, the Toronto or Montreal? I'm like, guys, don't do this to me. But then I say, all right, Montreal. Not the Toronto Cubs don't want to talk to me. But then they forgive me.
We're really like that, Luciano, with our hockey teams.
Yes. Oh
It's
God, I learned my lesson.
It's okay though. You know what? Canada is very forgiving. We get excited about our teams, but we all are very close-knit group up here. And in
Oh, good.
Toronto, so your family, is your family, did they settle here in Toronto first or was it New York first?
When they
You
left
know?
Italy, my parents were born in Abruzzo, Italy.
I thought they were from Italy, but
Yes,
where did they settle first? In the United States or
Toronto,
Canada?
in Canada.
In Canada. Oh, very good. Very good. So I wondered about that.
Hmm.
We have
And
a huge community north and east of Toronto, of course, downtown. And I'm just east of Toronto, out Oshawa way. And it's
mhm.
just wonderful. We have ethnic communities that are every imaginable community, and they're just every culture has such a beautiful history here in Canada. So we're very
Oh,
grateful
thank
for that,
you. Thank you.
right?
When I was in Toronto, the last trip, I wanted to say thank you. When I was in Toronto, my last trip, I went to visit my cousin Linda. Hi, Linda. I love you. Her
Linda.
sons took me, her sons took me to the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Oh, nice.
So I went there. I put on my New York Ranger jersey, and I did not want to leave. I enjoyed myself so much.
Oh, I
Meeting,
bet.
yes, the
Did you
Hockey Hall of Fame. Yes, everything was wonderful.
So I want to ask you, was the Maple Leaf Gardens there at that time up? Because it's not there now, but was it up when you came here last? Do you remember that or no?
Yes, it was there. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
oh,
there. I remember.
okay. I wonder because that was quite a big building there. It was quite a
Yes.
historic building. So I wondered if you got a chance to see it. And
Mm.
when you come to Toronto, have you toured? Have you toured Ontario?
I visited a few spots in Ontario. I don't remember exactly where I went. I know I went to the CN Tower. I was there.
Oh, nice.
And when I looked down, I got dizzy. I got really dizzy. It was
I
nice
never
visiting.
went up it. I'm deathly
No,
afraid of heights, but I know I've heard everybody say it's just beautiful. So
yes,
that's
yes.
wonderful. When you're in Toronto, you'll have to let me know next.
I promise you, you'll be the first one I come visit.
Luciano, where do you see yourself in 5 years, my friend?
In 5 years, I hope to be retired with my first movie, Howling in Brooklyn, and hopefully future plans with some more movies. Still living in Brooklyn. This is my hometown. Maybe I'll get a penthouse apartment in Central Park, New York. And plus, I plan to travel a lot.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's a nice plan for the next 5 years. And I have no doubt that you're going to be doing movies and on the red carpet. Luciano, I'm so impressed by your first works, and I can
Thank you.
hardly wait to read the second one and see the movies coming out. I'm just so excited for you.
I appreciate it very much, Tarishi. Makes my heart feel good.
Oh, good. Now, if somebody wanted to reach you today, right now, Luciano, what's the best place to reach you?
I have a website. It's called LucianoNYC.com. It has my email address there, and I'm selling all my merchandise, t-shirts, books. You'll get a free autographed book, my poster.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you. I also have bookmarks. They can reach me on my website.
Oh, Oh, fantastic.
Luciano. Hmm,
Go
Thank you.
ahead.
It's Luciano, LucianoNYC.com.
Perfect. And I'll have that on the show notes here too, Luciano, so that they can
Thank
get a hold of you because they may want to send you comments and whatever. Do you have any other social media, Luciano?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What's that?
No problem. You're on Facebook. I know that.
Oh yeah, I'm on Facebook. I have two websites, a Howling in Brooklyn and
Yeah.
my personal page, Luciano di Giallonardo.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to reach out to me, hey, send me a friend request. I love making new friends.
Yeah. And you did. I reached out to you on Facebook and you've been
I
terrific.
remember.
Yeah, I was thrilled that you came on today.
Thank you so much. I just want to share this. My parents,
Oh, that's so beautiful.
I miss them dearly. I really do.
Oh, that's so beautiful, Luciano. Honestly, thank you for sharing the picture with us. I
You're
know they're
welcome.
watching out over you, my friend.
I know. I know. I promised my mother I'd make her proud. I'm going to keep making her proud, and my dad.
Oh, that's the best. Honestly, what a nice story and what a nice man you are. It was my
Thank
pleasure truly to meet you today, and I'm so grateful you're on. And I'm going to be looking for the next book. And everyone, I want you to reach out to Luciano and go on Amazon, go get his book, get the autograph signed book. That is amazing. And we are so waiting for the next book. Do you have an idea when it's coming out? Any thoughts?
Not yet. I'm still working on it. But when it does come out, Teresa, you're my best friend. I promise you, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you, my friend. So to everyone, reach out to Luciano. Thank you again, my friend. It was truly my pleasure to have you on today.
Thank you so much, and my best to everyone in Canada. I love you. God bless.
And we love our friends in New York. Now,
Thank you.
to everyone else, this is Teresa Aker from Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. Do subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate that. I hope you're all having a great day, and I look forward to talking to you all very soon. Bye-bye now. Thank you.